Yo, what's going on, guys? It is Jeff, aka Link here, and today I'm coming to you guys with another pretty crazy story. You guys have been giving some amazing feedback lately on these stories. I honestly really do appreciate it. So basically, today we are going to be talking about the time that I got a pill stuck in my throat. Yes, you heard that right. I got a pill literally lodged in my throat that I could not get out for over a night, or like the span of from around 8 o'clock at night all the way to like probably 6 o'clock the next morning, which absolutely sucked. Or maybe even later, maybe even it was probably around 12 to 15 hours that I had this pill literally stuck in my throat where I could not drink or eat anything, which absolutely sucked. And I'll explain to you how it all happened and how I resolved the issue and things like that. So basically, I was watching the Bears game, I believe, which the Bears are just a United States football team, if you don't know, or an NFL football team, and basically I was watching the Bears game. I believe it was the Bears game, so I'm not really sure if that was, but I think that was what it was. And it was around 8 o'clock at night. It was a late game. And my mom reminded me to take my allergy medicine because my nose was running a ton, and I was like, crap, what do I do? And my mom was like, oh, just go take your allergy medicine, which probably would have made sense at the time. But of course, I wasn't thinking, so I forgot to take it. But my mom's like, yeah, go take your allergy medicine. So basically, I go into the fridge, or not the fridge, what am I talking about? I go into the pantry, I don't know if it's kind of a pantry, but it's more for it's like a pantry for medicine. It's above our pantry, so it's hard to explain, but it's a pantry, it's a thing, whatever. It's something that keeps the medicine. So I go in there and take my medicine, but the thing was, the pill that I had was a backup pill, I guess you could say. It was something that you could buy over the counter. It wasn't a prescription. You could just buy it off the shelf, and it was just for allergies because my medicine ran out. So my mom had to run to Jewel, which is the local grocery store by us, and pick up a thing of medicine, which you could just, as I said, buy off the shelf. So these were pills that I had never really taken before because I had just ran out. So I basically take the pill, and it was a really weird shape, and I was very hesitant to take it because of the weird shape. It was like an oval. I'll ask my mom what kind of pill it was, and I'll see if I can put an image on screen of it if I do remember to do that. But it was a really weird shaped pill, and I just was kind of hesitant to take it, but I was like, whatever, I'll just take it. So I did end up taking it, and all of a sudden it was stuck in my throat. That's all that really happened. I just swallowed it, and boom, it was stuck. There wasn't any delay. It was just boom, it was stuck in my throat. And I was like, crap, that is bad. And I'd actually had experience with things getting stuck in my throat before, but mainly just food, never really pills. And I'd actually had a rough pass with taking pills. I used to just take only liquids or chewables, but then I did move on to pills, and I was fine for about a year, and then this happened. And I did have a rough pass with swallowing food and drinks. Well, not drinks, but mainly just food. And I would have to eat something and then drink right away to push it down, which is kind of weird, but that's what I would have to do. I still have to do that to this day. My throat, and I'll explain why in a little bit, why it's like that. But anyways, so I get the pill stuck in my throat. I try drinking water. It doesn't help. I try actually having a little bit of bread to see if that will push it down. It is not moving, right? Nothing is, and I don't even know if that bread just sat there that whole time while it was stuck in there. I don't really know what happened, but yeah, it was not moving. I could feel literally in my throat. There was a lump in my throat. I couldn't feel it with my hand, but I could just tell that there was a pill stuck there. And I thought that maybe if I slept overnight, it would evaporate, or not evaporate, but melt or whatever the pills do in your stomach, where they I don't know the word for it, but they just kind of disintegrate, I should say. But basically, that did not work. I sat literally all night with a bowl next to me because my mouth was salivating. Because I don't know all the science behind it, but something about when you have stuff stuck in your throat, your mouth salivates because it wants to do something. I don't know what it really happens, but my mouth was salivating, which basically means just a bunch of spit was building up my mouth. So I had to have a bowl next to me that I was spitting in the whole night, and I didn't get any sleep that night. So finally, I went into my parents' room because they thought I was gonna be fine. They were like, "Oh, just keep drinking or let it disintegrate," which is kind of funny because that's what happened when I broke my arm and my hand. They said I would be fine because they didn't really know. But so they really feel bad about this because all 3 times that something's happened to me that I've had to go to the hospital, they thought I was kind of overreacting, which it ended up being very serious in the end for all 3 of them. But anyways, back to the story. So yeah, I actually went into my parents' room around probably 5 or 6 in the morning and said, guys, I cannot sleep. I've not been to bed yet this whole night, and I think we need to go to the hospital. So we went to the hospital, and I'm not really sure I can't really remember what happened, but I think they didn't, I don't think they did an x-ray actually. I think they stuck a camera. I think they stuck I remember. They stuck this, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It looks like a big straw, like a bendy straw, but it has a camera at the end of it. And they looked, and they could see the pill lodged in my throat. I actually didn't see it on the screen, but I think my mom saw it, and they saw the pill that was lodged in my throat. And then basically they gave me some medicine, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm taking some medicine, maybe this will help. I don't know how they gave me the medicine. I think they gave it to me through my arm because obviously I couldn't swallow anything. So I think they put it in my arm, and then basically from there, boom, I was sleeping, and then all I remember is waking up. I don't remember anything. I remember them taking out, but I wake up and I could swallow. There was nothing stuck in my throat, and I wake up in like this long empty hallway. It was kind of creepy, to be honest. I woke up and I was just like in this empty hallway, and these two nurses looked up right away and they're like, oh, he's awake, and then they walk over to me and like explain where I was and stuff. So basically that is the story. But before I end this, I want to say the reason this all happened is because of a condition called eosinophilic esophagitis. Yes, that is what it's called, and that is the condition that I actually have personally that makes my throat do this. And basically my throat expands and contracts like kind of like rapidly, almost like where if I'm eating something, when it contracts, or yeah, when it contracts, I was getting confused with expand and contract, but when it contracts and gets smaller, it will get stuff stuck in it, and then eventually it will expand and the stuff will go down. That's why sometimes food gets stuck and then it slowly goes down. But it's a condition, yes, called eosinophilic esophagitis. If you want to look it up, yes, it is a real condition, and that is what I have that has created this long time problem for swallowing stuff, and I still promise this day. But the good thing is I do take medicine for it now that helps it a lot, because when I don't take the medicine, I get stuff stuck in my throat like nobody's business. So yeah, when I take the medicine, it's a lot better. So this has been a really weird commentary. I've given you guys some weird conditions and weird stories. So anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, if you could leave a like, that'd be awesome. We could go for like 20 likes. We hit 20 likes on yesterday's story, and then 43 plus likes on the story before that. So, and that's still going up. So thank you guys for all the support, as I said in the beginning of the video. But if you guys could leave a like, if we go for like 20 likes, that would be amazing. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I will see you guys later, and peace.